Hello and welcome to Moisturize Me! Sorry, I mean, water me! Now it's a game about watering a plant. We need to name our plant. So we're going to call him Flowers Johnson. There we go. Good old Flowers Johnson. How you doing, Flowers? Let's talk to Mr. Johnson. Hello, gorgeous. Sometimes I feel like you really get me. Look how healthy you look. I'm a plant wizard. Hello, gorgeous. Prune the leaves. Does it really need a pruning? Let there be light. Fill the glass, water. N for news, M for music. Whoa, Jesus. Oh yeah.
For South Carolina Public Radio, this is South Carolina Focus. I'm Tut Underwood. Hunting the many wild hogs that have proliferated in South Carolina is exciting to dogs. Wild hogs have excited farmers, too, for a bad reason.
Ooh.
Noel Myers of the U.S. Department of Agriculture says about 160,000 wild hogs now roam the state's 46 counties and calls them an invasive species.
Oh,
They cause
dear.
a lot of damage to agriculture, natural resources. They compete with other native wildlife like deer for food, acorns, things like that. And they also affect a lot of things like archaeological sites.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get some music on. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's water our plant friend. Flowers Johnson, get some water. How about a nice pruning? There you go. You're doing good. Let there be light. It's already done. Okay, I think we've done everything counted for on this day. Let's turn the radio off. Torch off so they don't waste its battery. Let's go and get some sleep. Okay, is that looking unbelievably fresh today?
Ooh, if someone's looking succulent today.
Let's go news again. Oh yeah, that jingle.
Hi, I'm Laura Hunsberger, and you're listening to South Carolina Focus. With me here today is Matthew Whitehouse, the Observatory Manager for the South Carolina State Museum. So Matthew, if I have this right, a lunar eclipse is when the sun, earth, and moon line up with each other so that the earth casts a shadow on the moon. But this eclipse is called a super eclipse. What does that mean?
So I should backtrack by saying that
No,
all
no
lunar
backtracking.
eclipses happen when the moon is full. So this is a so-called
Interesting.
supermoon eclipse, and all that really
It will
means
destroy us all.
is that this particular full moon, when the eclipse is happening, is when the moon is
Unbelievably fresh.
closest to the Earth in its orbit. So, because of this, when the moon is a so-called supermoon, it actually can appear slightly bigger in our sky, not dramatically bigger. So, if
Well, it's
you're
as big as the
looking up
Majora's
on
Mask
a
moon.
supermoon,
Don't lie to me.
Or for the supermoon eclipse, and you're expecting the moon to look really, really big in the sky, it's actually not going to. It's only going to look slightly bigger. In fact, it may not really be noticeable.
Oh,
What
great.
makes this supermoon special this time, though?
So, in this case,
It's
we
the
have
apocalypse.
this kind of convergence of events, a supermoon, and an eclipse happening at the same time. A lunar eclipse happening at the same time.
Oh my
This
god.
eclipse starts a few minutes after 9 p.m. The moon
We got
will
some
start
coffee on.
going into the Earth's shadow, and we'll begin to see that encroachment. The eclipse peaks at around 10:47 p.m., so just before 11 p.m. we'll be at maximum eclipse.
Cool.
At that point,
Maximum
we'll see a very
eclipse.
distinct red color. And then as we approach midnight, the eclipse will start to wind down. We'll start seeing the shadow go away.
Okay.
The moon will
We get it. I think that's all we've done for one day. We've pruned, we've watered, we've listened to this man wax lyrical about fucking supermoons and eclipses. Let's see what the next day will bring. Ooh, looking a little grayer out there. How you doing? You're doing fine though. But you'd like some good sun, wouldn't you? Why don't you flower? You look better with a flower. I bet a dog wouldn't need this much water. Now you're supposed to say nice things to your plant. But you like some good sun, wouldn't you? There you go, that's the next best thing. There isn't much sun around. Let's put some news on. Yeah, I
For
love that
South
jingle.
Carolina Public Radio,
Dum,
this
dum,
is
dum,
South
ba-dum.
Carolina Focus. I'm Tut Underwood.
Tuck Underwood.
Going through his collection, Harvey Teal of Columbia recalls interesting times putting it together. If this sounds like clinking glass, you're right. Teal is
Right.
a bottle collector, one of
Oh,
about
God.
300 in South Carolina.
Bottle collecting is an old hobby. People have collected bottles for centuries.
There you go. You're gonna have some delicious water. Give you a quick pruning.
Teal began collecting trying to buy a letter written by Thomas Jefferson from a Methodist minister.
What?
It wouldn't sell, but Teal saw that the clergyman collected bottles from the South Carolina dispensary, the system set up by Governor Ben Tillman in 1892, in which the state sold all the liquor in South Carolina.
So he collected them all to spite the man.
Up 3 or 4 dispensary bottles and go back and might be able to trade him out of it. I went to a place over in Kershaw County that I knew.
I'm not sure I really care about this man's bottle story right now.
Alcoholic beverages for long periods of time.
Yep.
And I began to look
Tell me more.
around and I
Did it come in?
discovered 12 that weekend over there.
Okay, tell me more.
No dice with the
How were you
minister,
feeling
said
at the time?
Teal.
But I got interested. The bug bit me. And so I began to look for dispensary bottles.
How many bottles do you have?
Teal built up a collection
Any of them
of rare
full?
bottles, which were made until 1907.
Oh,
His
fascinating.
interest led him to co-author 2 books on the subject.
For
Teal
real?
collects other bottles as well.
You have
I'll bottle you in a minute.
bottles.
Shut up.
And
Let's get some music. Oh yeah. Now I'm chill. That's the relaxing stuff. Okay, that's enough. I think that's all for what this day. Let's give it a quick sun-like good. Oh, rain.
I'm Laura Hunsberger for South Carolina Public
Oh.
Radio. According to the state's Emergency Management Division, the entire state of South Carolina could experience significant flooding this weekend.
Oh dear.
The city of Columbia's Mayor Steve Benjamin says that although rain may not seem threatening, the roads may be dangerous.
12 inches of water can float a small SUV. You can lose
Look a
complete
lot better than the
control,
weather.
and certainly, large amounts of water can conceal other dangers that might be present beneath the water. So I want to encourage people to not try to cross what could be a very dangerous intersection.
For a list of potentially dangerous intersections, visit columbiasc.net.
Okay.
A toll-free telephone line has been established for questions about the severe
We're getting some
weather
flooding.
conditions and will operate 24 hours a day while hazardous
Bet it was that
conditions
supermoon.
persist. The number
Fucking
is
supermoon's destroying the world.
1-246-0133.
Shit, I missed the number that
In
was...
an emergency,
What?
call 911.
Okay.
For South Carolina Public Radio, I'm Laura Hunsberger.
How about a little music? While we prune our plant. Here you go, planty. Prune your leaves a little bit. Bet you'd like some sun, wouldn't you? Well, that's that day done. Shudder to think what tomorrow is going to look like now.
Yesterday,
Oh,
nearly
shit.
7 inches of rain fell in Columbia, South Carolina, the most rain ever recorded in a single day in the state's capital.
Oh
It
boy, it's
followed
going to be under the
days of
window
heavy
soon.
rains, leading to widespread flooding. At least 7 people have died in the state, 3 of them in Columbia. We reached the mayor, Steve Benjamin. It is still raining there, and he's been manning the city's emergency center for several days now. Good morning.
Good morning, Renee.
How much of your city is underwater at this moment in time?
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I should say we haven't seen anything like this before. No one's seen anything like this before. We were anticipating a 100-year event. This is a 1,000-year event. This state has not seen anything like this at least for the past millennia. Several portions of our city are underwater. We're dealing with down trees, down power lines, disrupted water and sewer system. Things are rough right now.
A lot of rescues being done?
Oh yes, we've had several hundred rescues. I will tell you, having our firefighters and police officers out wading into literally dangerous waters, down power lines, sinkholes, to rescue individuals, it's something we've never seen before, something we don't ever hope to see again.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, Renee, 150 years ago, the city was burned to the ground by General Sherman. We've risen like a phoenix from the ashes. Since then, turned into a very vibrant, dynamic city, and we'll come back from this too.
Sure.
And rain expected to continue for the next day or two, so you'll be dealing with that.
I tell you what, we've learned to control the things we can control and continue to pray for better weather. Hopefully the rain goes
that'll
away
help.
sooner rather than later. But in the meantime, I have to make sure that our people remain focused on the #1 priority, and that's making sure that we come through this with as few casualties as possible.
That's Mayor Steve Benjamin of Columbia, South Carolina, where the rains are expected to keep on coming at least for another day or two.
Great.
Mayor, thank you very much. Good luck to you.
Thank you for helping us get information out. God bless you.
Yesterday, nearly 7 inches of rain fell in Columbia, South Carolina, the most rain ever recorded in a single day in the state's capital. It
Oh,
followed
dear.
days of heavy rains, leading to widespread flooding. At least 7 people have died in the state, 3 of them
We get it.
in Columbia.
Okay. We don't even have any music. God damn it. Well, I can't even turn it off. It doesn't really turn off. God damn it. Okay. Well, I don't want to pour contaminated water on this thing. It can go one day without water, right? Hopefully things will be better tomorrow. Things are not better.
But our utilities have been fantastic at trying to really turn that back up. Some areas
It's still
are
growing,
easier
though.
than others, but so much of what we need. This is heavy equipment that's on the roads, and when you look at that those high water vehicles and all of those things, they need to be able to get through in and out. We've worked very closely with Lexington County today. We know that they're going through a lot of issues.
Fuck.
Absolutely need everybody
It's
to stay
dying.
home. Myrtle Beach is going through a terrible time.
It needs water.
In terms of that, but this is
Fuck it.
an incident
No,
we've never
didn't
had
like that.
You know, when we dealt with the 2 winter storms before, we said this was the first time we've
No,
dealt with
help
it.
me.
This is different than a hurricane because it's water and it's slow moving and it's sitting, and we can't just take the water out. So as long as it sits, we just need to do the best we can at controlling the environment around it, the situation around it. We
Okay.
very much are focused on maps, and the maps that we're looking at right now are what the status of our police stations are, what the status of our fire departments are,
Okay,
what the
not good, I'm
status
guessing.
of schools and hospitals and shelters and where they are and what's low-lying, nursing homes, very much focused on that. We know we had Roper down a little bit. We got Roper Hospital back up, but we have one emergency room that's down. Right now we're looking at about 25,000 outages.
Right.
But our utilities have been fantastic at trying to really turn that back up. Some areas are easier than others, but so much of what we need, this is heavy equipment that's on the roads. And when you look at that those high water vehicles and all of those things, they need to be able to get through in and out. We've worked very closely with Lexington County today. We know that they're going through a lot of issues. Absolutely need everybody to stay home. Myrtle Beach has gone through a terrible time.
Yeah.
In terms of that, but this is an incident we've never had before. You know, when we dealt with the 2 winter storms before, we said this was the first time we've really dealt with that. This is different than a hurricane because it's water and it's slow moving and it's sitting, and we can't just take the water out.
Okay, you're repeating yourself now.
As long as it sits, we just need to do the best we can at controlling the environment.
Yep, still no music. Okay, dude. I think you're going to be dead next day. Oh no! Yeah. Prune the leaves. Fill the glass, pour it water on the... Oh. Yeah. You can shut up. There ain't no muse? There ain't no news. There ain't no music. Fuck it, ain't no plant. Oh. Yeah, but... Thanks for that. Ending a serious story on there. A sad face there. Jesus. For real? I was with you until you didn't even capitalize the Y. Surely the end of the world deserves a capital Y. Some serious. Okay, I was on board with that until this. Here. So that was Water Me. A touching story up until the very last end. About things going spiraling out of control, being unable to save the plant, the only thing that's keeping you focused. So I will put a link down in the description for you to try this for yourself. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos, and if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye. And happy face.